Hey guys, I'm Corbin May from Visions Electronics, and this is my video entry post for MEIndustry Top 20 Sales Professionals. I've been at Visions Electronics for the last 5 years, and it's been a run for sure. It's been really good. One thing that I'd like to say that probably differs me from everybody else on the floor is just kind of how I present things, how I build packages, how I build value, building rapport and being relatable to the customer, going out to the vehicle and making him feel important. I want that customer that comes in to feel completely different from when he goes down the road or where he goes wherever. I take a lot of pride in what I do, and I love that. I love the fact that I can get somebody in here that has no idea what they're looking at, and I can literally explain things. I can build them the package, break it down to them. Now they're understanding, they're learning, we're having fun, right? People need to have fun when we're buying things and making packages. I mean, that's something that you gotta have the enthusiasm. You gotta really bring it out to them. People aren't just gonna throw money at you if you're just sitting behind a counter and you're just nodding and you're kind of just going through it with a monotone voice, right? I mean, you gotta pick it up and you gotta show them the value in it, and you gotta say, hey, this is why we need to do this. Show them why. Don't tell them why. I mean, that's a really big thing, and people want to see this cool stuff. You put it in their hands, they want to play with it. Now they want to take it home, they want it in their vehicles, they want to show their buddies, they want to do all that type of stuff. So I mean, it comes down to sales techniques and strategies, but I mean, obviously we all have all that stuff that we go through every day through a sales process, but it's the after, follow through and follow up and making sure that everything is good for the customer. Like how's the stereo treating you? Are you happy with it? Is there anything we can do to make you a little bit happier? Retune, whatever the case is, and then just showing people other things that they might know is not available, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I can get you this, and they're like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing, right? And I mean, right there, you've opened a completely different door for a lot of people. I mean, I plant a lot of seeds with my sales. I mean, everybody knows you're not just gonna slam it right together right there and close the deal, right? So I mean, taking time and really getting into the customer's head is something that I really like to do, and build rapport and be that guy that they want to come to every time for a stereo. So I mean, another thing too, as far as lessons that I've learned and experiences that have definitely improved my performance, every day I come into this place and I've got my technician here who always pushes me. He makes me a better person, whether it's learning products, staying up to date, being a better human, getting me involved with things in the bay here, everything like that. I mean, that is something that I am extremely grateful for, and it has it's proven to me that it works. I mean, I'm completely different from when I first started here. There's a couple other people as well too. Kyle Kurtz from our Calgary location. He really got me into the whole custom culture and the fabrication side of things of car audio. It was one of those things that I didn't think I'd get into, and then he showed me it, and it's just like, wow, like this is a completely different world, and I absolutely love it. Lyle Thiessen, you got me into this stuff. You really got me passionate about audio, and you made it my hobby, which is now my career. And for that, I could not be more thankful. You guys have been the hugest impact on me ever. My coworkers would probably describe me as determined, energetic, loud, maybe a couple other things I probably shouldn't say. But no, I mean, I like being the guy that they can come to and they know, hey, if there's something wrong or they can't figure something out, I want to be that guy that can fix it for them. I mean, that's what I've spent countless nights, hours, days, learning products for and wrapping my head around specific things. Is I want to be that guy that people come to, and it's shown for sure. So I mean, as far as that goes, I don't know how they would describe me, because I am all over the place. I hope it's good. I'd imagine it's probably pretty good, because I'm not a very negative person. I try to stay positive at all times, like I said. But yeah, I mean, probably one of the biggest challenges that I face every day is just being a better person, whether it's, waking up a little bit earlier to get this done, or not forgetting to do this order, or listening more to when the customer's talking, not cutting people off, just being a better human. I mean, none of us are perfect. And if you're not waking up every day to better yourself, like, why are you waking up, right? So that's something I've really learned to live behind and stand behind something. And for that reason, I want customers to know, when they're dealing with me, I want them to have that experience that they don't get anywhere else. They can come in here with confidence with their 1962, whatever it is, and they can bring it. We can go to the vehicle. We can start planning things, whether it takes a couple months or they want it done as soon as possible. I mean, obviously everybody does, but that's the type of thing that I want to differ myself from anybody else. Obviously I do my training. I ensure that I'm up to date on products and constantly bringing the newest thing out, whether it's putting it on display or just bringing it up and mentioning it in every conversation. So yeah, and I mean, as far as that goes, it brings a really big store culture. Guys know, in my sales staff, they know, hey, this is the guy to go to. He's extremely passionate about it. He's going to get you set up. If I'm not around, guy comes in, hey, I've got a 2016 Camaro and I want to get this done in it. Like, oh, you got to wait and speak to Corbin. He's going to make sure you get taken care of. And the customer right away feels like they're taken care of. They're getting their top guy to make sure that everything is perfect, because we don't want any corners cut for your vehicle, because obviously you didn't cut any corners when you were building the vehicle, right? So, and I mean, with me being constantly positive, it rubs off on other people. It makes them positive. And I love training people. I love making sure that they know where the next step is and how to build more value in that product, instead of just, pushing out whatever they can, and really putting together a well-built package. And that's something that I will always have and always love to do. And I feel like that is a reason why I should be top 20 sales. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of different technicians. I'm here for the long run. This is my career, and I got a lot of other bigger projects ahead of the go. So it's going to be a great year. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys nominate me. Thank you very much.